Hey guys, this is D-Train with Raised by Sharks, and today I'm giving you a build video in the Division 2 for LMGs. Currently, LMGs are one of the stronger weapons in the Division 2. They do a good amount of damage per shot, they have a high capacity for ammo, and their range is very good since it covers pretty much all the way up to far, mid-range, almost even up to parts of long range. For this build, we're going to be using the Demolitionist specialization just because it gives that large increase to LMG damage in its perk tree. With this build, you can use whatever secondary weapon you want. I currently just have a second LMG, but honestly, whatever you prefer. If you want an SMG, a sniper, whatever you want to use in your secondary slot is always available, as well as your pistol slot. But now we go on to the armor. For the mask, I'm going for the Javelina mask, which gives you the first set of Gila Guard, which gives you 5% total armor. And in my case, the talent of hard hitting, which is 15% damage to elites. For the backpack, I use the Tac Sack Mark II, which gives me the first level of the Petrov Defense Troop set, which gives me 10% LMG damage, as well as hard hitting for 15% more damage to elites, as well as the talent Skilled, but I do not have it active. Then skipping to the knee pads, I use the HX02, which gives me the 10% explosive damage from the first level of the China Light Industries Corporation set, as well as the talent of Surge, which gives you 10% skill haste. And now we're going to get to the 3-piece set, which is why I was skipping around a little bit. For the gloves, I use the Tactical Assault Gloves. Obviously, you'd prefer a high-end yellow version of these, but their set is what you're really looking for. These gloves, along with your vest and your holster, give you 10% skill power, 8% health, and 5% weapon damage, as well as their own individual talents and bonuses. The gloves had no talents. The vest is the Counterforce vest, which gives me the Unstoppable Force, which is killing an enemy, grants 2% weapon damage for every 10,000 max armor. The holster is the modular holster. Once again, you would prefer the yellow version, and it also has no talents. Now you might say, this isn't a real build. It has purples in it. Once you get the yellow versions to drop, it'll be a completely different story. You'll have way more talents to work with. You'll be able to completely synergize way better. But these are really the sets you want to be looking for when you're using an LMG. So now let's go down to the stats of this build. For my particular LMG I'm using, I have 19.5 weapon damage, which is very good, just because if this is at a pretty low gear score, imagine how much higher it can roll with max gear score stuff. Only 14% critical hit chance, 40% critical hit damage though, 76% headshot damage, 4.5 seconds of reload time with a 25% reload speed bonus, 15% weapon handling buff, an 11% all damage buff, 25% LMG damage bonus, 30% damage to elites, burn resistance from your perk tree, an okay amount of skill power for a non-skill build. All of these can be really improved if you have a yellow version with more stats on top of it, as well as better talents to improve yourself. You can really make this build your own and really use it for anything. I've been using it in World Tier 4 just to clear out everything. It's a very universally good build. Once I actually get yellows to upgrade, it's going to be even better. Now, is it a crazy DPS build? No. Is it a crazy tanky build? No. Is it a skill power build? Definitely not. I think it's more of a jack of all trades where it's good at a little bit of everything. It's tanky enough for you to be by yourself. It's strong enough to work well with a group. It has a little bit of skill power to make sure you have certain mods activated and keep your skills going. I know I've been enjoying this build. I hope you guys try to put it together and see it for yourselves. If you have any suggestions, upgrades, maybe a different set to throw in there. If you see anything wrong, if you want a little bit more information, always ask down in the comments as well. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to Raised by Sharks.